All right, everybody, that is the Falco holsters C905. That is their Kydex outside the waistband holster for something with a laser or light. I like this holster. Let's check it out. So if you know me, you know I like my outside the waistband Kydex holsters. My preferred carry method is under an overshirt with an outside the waistband Kydex holster. And it is no secret, if you follow my channel, that Bravo Concealment, I believe, makes the best one on the market, if not one of the best ones. So I'm going to compare it to, we're going to compare the Falco C905 to the Bravo Concealment outside the waistband Kydex holster. So now for fit, here is the Bravo Concealment. All right, you can hear it. People like to hear that click. All right. Sounds different, but it's still there. It takes about the same amount of force. Definition is different, but it's still there. Right. Now, what I will say about this, they both appear to be the same thickness of Kydex. This has wings for a mount, which spreads the which spreads the weight out a little bit more and a little bit better than this, than these belt loop styles that are on the back side of the holster. So that has a plus to it, especially if you like that. Now that also means it takes up more real estate. So depending on where you carry and belt loop situations and things like that, these may get in the way. You take some, you lose some, right? I believe this to be a more comfortable holster to wear. I believe they're negligible in price differences, so I'm not even going to go there. Of course, Falco being a European country or a company, and that's where they get shipped from, and this being out of Texas. But I'm not trying to say one over the other. I'm just, because this, Bravo is my go-to. So if it can reasonably keep up with my go-to, then they're saying something. I believe this to be a more comfortable holster, but does not conceal as well. So let's look into that. Let's get down here onto the tailgate and I'll show you the differences and why that happens. All right, so here's the holsters side by side, right? Again, Bravo Concealment, Falco. The Falco holster, if you look here, looks to be deeper from here to the outside than the Bravo Concealment does. The Bravo Concealment is more of a half and half, right? This is half the gun, that's half the gun. The Falco is almost a flat back with very little here and like 7/8 of the gun out here. Well, what that causes this to sit, to wrap around the body a little bit nicer. This tends to want to push against the body, right? Which makes this more concealable because it's tighter against the body. This being not as tight against the body, as you can see, and more of the gun away from the body, makes it so this has, I don't want to say a nicer draw, but since it's away from the body more, grabbing the gun tends to, I don't know, be easier, I guess. But since it is all gun outside like that, it does make it print more. So you take the good with the bad. Now there's the differences. That's why this, I say, is more comfortable, because there's less of it pressing into your body, but it's not as concealable. Some more up close stuff. The fit and finish is fine. It covers the trigger guard just fine. It fits everything in the end here just fine. And of course, being an open bottom design, letting dirt and debris fall out. Has the wings on it. There's the inside. The sweat guard isn't quite a full sweat guard, more of a mid sweat guard, which is fine. And the edges and finish are professionally done, as well as you would think any professional company would do. So the last thing, I guess, while this one is not red dot compatible, they do sell them red dot compatible, and I wish I would have known that when I got this one. I would have gotten it red dot compatible. But so this particular model, when you go to order something like this, it asks you left or right hand, red dot sights, tall sights, short, you know, regular sights, what kind of light, what kind of laser, all that stuff, gun model and whatnot. So I mean, they really covered the bases. This one just isn't. I mean, it would work. It doesn't. I mean, it still has some kind of a click and some retention, but it runs right into the optic. So this one really, I mean, I could trim that, and I likely will trim that back just a little bit with a Dremel tool so that I can do it myself. But that's it. That is the Falco C905 holster, Kydex outside the waistband, light bearing holster. That's a mouthful. Check them out, and I'll put a link below. Falco is one of the companies that sent me a whole bunch of holsters for my holster month, but I just didn't get them in time because of international shipping and stuff like that. But I've talked to these people. Seems like a really good company. So definitely, when you're considering an outside the waistband Kydex holster, definitely check these guys out. Falco holsters, I'll leave a link below. We'll talk to you later.